Okay, welcome. Let's try that again. Okay, so I'm going to go start and I'm just going to jump right into it. Like I said, some of you guys may not understand half of it because you're not diamond yet, but I'm just going to go right into it. And any questions you may have, I want you to put them in the chat so that way we can get them answered. Okay, so really quick. Hold up. Somebody's having technical difficulties and I don't know how. Hold on. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm gonna start. Okay, so a lot of this, you guys, I am going to flip my screen for some of it so you guys can see exactly what I am talking about. And then some of it, I'm just going to talk. And so it can be confusing, but if you don't know how to make money, you won't make money. I mean, bottom line, okay? You won't. And so I want to, oh shoot, I pulled up the wrong thing. Hold on. That's what I wanted. Okay. So our compensation plan. I want to know really quick, if you understand how to read your check every single month, I want you to put in the chat, say yes or say no. If you understand how to read your chat, or read your check every month, I want to know. Now, oh my gosh, why won't this load? I just had it pulled up and now it won't pull up. Crap. Hold up. I really hope this pulls up for you guys. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to go all the way back from like your first 30 days and I'm going to work my way up to diamond and above. Okay. So I'm going to teach you guys exactly how to make money with this business. And if you're sitting here like, I need to raise my check, how do I raise my check? I'm going to show you exactly what that is. And I'm actually going to show you guys one of my checks and I'm going to break it all the way down so you can pull up your check. So if you guys pull up your check from last month, I'm going to break it down with you. But there are so many things that I just learned that I haven't known. And I'm a big, big red, you guys, in this business. My color personality is red. I'm a very big money person. I understand the compensation plan. I understand charting. I understand cabs, generational bonuses. I understand all of that. But there's so much that I didn't know like tonight. And I'm like freaking out because I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so much more that I am learning. And I'm really excited to share with you guys about it. So I'm going to back up really quick before we get to diamond and above, because I think until you're a diamond and above, you're probably going to be like, oh my gosh, it doesn't really make sense. But I want you guys to see the potential of what you can make in this business. So we're just going to get right to it. So I am going to go over here. I'm going to shut out of my Facebook so that doesn't go off the whole time. And okay, I'm going to flip my screen. So Chas, I think you're talking about check. Yeah, where your money is being made. And I'm going to go through each level of that. So if you're starting at the top of like generation 1, generation 2, level 1, level 2, what that all means, I'm going to break it all down. So you're probably thinking like, what the heck is a generational and enroller bonus? What is all of this? I'm going to break it all the way down so you know exactly when you pull up your check every month, how to read it. Okay. If you don't know how to make money, that's probably why you're not making very much money in this business. And I'm going to be 100% honest with you. If you don't have a comma in your check right now, it's probably because you don't know how to, okay? Or you don't know where to do that in your downline or your check, because most of the time you guys probably all have enough people. You just don't know where to put the people, okay? So we're gonna talk about that. I'm gonna flip my screen and here we go. And I want you guys to put all the comment or all of your questions in the chat and I will get to them, okay? And if you guys, Alexis, if you don't mind keeping an eye on that while I'm going through this. Okay. So I'm going to go through, this is our compensation plan. I'm just going to run through this really quickly, the first 30 days, the basics, and then that way I can go in more diamond and above and you can really get the potential of what you can make in this business, okay? So, okay, so you sign a new customer, right? So you're going to have bonus volume, which is BV. So every product equals out to BV, right? PCV, which is new. The sum of the BB from our distributors, personally enrolled loyal customers. And then we have PVV. All of that is kind of what you really need to know is PV, your personal volume, GV is your group volume, and BV every product equals out to a BV. Okay, a box of wraps is $59, but 54 in BV, we get paid off of the BV. Okay, to be commission qualified every month, you either need 150 and personal bonus volume or run an 80 BV auto ship. That is your choice, either one. But I highly recommend being a product of the product because that's how you'll grow your business. Okay, if you're a brand new distributor on this Zoom, brand new, I need my water. If you're a brand new distributor on this Zoom, the most important thing when you first sign is number one, being commission qualified. Okay. So again, 150, getting basically 2 customers and 150 in loyal customer orders, or running your personal BV auto ship, 80 BV auto ship. We get product rewards. Every 2 customers that you sign, you get a product reward. A product reward is a box of wraps for $25 or a bag of keto coffee for $20, and you get to sell that and profit it and keep the cash, okay? Your first 4 customers in your first 30 days, you get a $100 shopping spree. We all love a shopping spree. Everybody loves free. So that is the first thing you should be doing as a new distributor, and you should be teaching your new distributors to do the same thing. Now, the next thing, how to be fast start bonus qualified. Okay, you purchase your business builder kit, you accumulate 150 in loyal customer orders, or have an 80 BV auto ship set up, okay, and you enroll 2 customers, the enroller of you gets $100, okay? So say I enroll Chastity, and Chastity she has an 80 BV auto ship set up, she gets 2 customers, I get $100 for helping her get started. You guys just get started in this business. Now, the cool thing about this is when you go diamond and above, and I'm going to talk about this, again, you can watch the Zoom 100 times over and it's not going to all make sense at first, but it will if you listen, take notes, and do it yourself, okay? Now, when I go diamond, I enrolled Chastity. She's personally enrolled to me. When I go diamond, not only do I get $100 on a new distributor, but I get $80 in my check, and that is what's called a CAB bonus. A fast start bonus is the $100 paid out weekly, and an extra $80 in your check is the CAB, and I'll go into that in a little bit, okay? So you're going to start climbing the ranks, and you're going to start making money on your checks. Now, here's the thing. We get paid on levels, you guys. So when I pull up my check in a second, I'm going to explain all of that here in a minute, but we get paid on levels. So we get paid on level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, and level 6 to infinity. Okay. Now, okay. Now, here is what I mean by levels. Level 1 is you. It's always you at the top. Okay. And the easiest way to understand this with charting you guys and making money is sometimes drawing your chart out like in a little bubble and circles. So if I go like this, I don't even know if I have a blank piece of paper right here. I don't think I do because I've written on everything. But if you get, let me see here. Oh my gosh, I'm making the biggest mess right now. I'm going to show you something. So here's me, and I make 10%, okay? So if you look right here on level 1, it shows level 1, 10% all the way across, okay? So as a distributor, anything that you enroll as customers and they're directly underneath you, you're making 10%. And if you keep them under you, you're making 15%. Okay, that makes sense? Personally enrolled, you make 15 if you keep them, okay? Now, if you go to level 2, as a distributor, you're commission qualified. Level 2, level 1 is you. Level 2 is, say you have a distributor on your top line, and you have 2 distributors on your top line, but you're not quite executive yet, which you can see right here. Level 1, you make 10%, and level 2, you make 10%. Level 1 is you. Level 2 is any distributors underneath you and any of their volume underneath them, okay? So if you're taking a look at kind of like what your check was this month, you're probably thinking like, okay, this is probably making a little bit more sense. So if I sign a customer for hair, skin, and nails, that's 30 BV, but I'm making $3 on that. That makes sense? 10%, okay? Your check will start to make a lot more sense when you realize where all this money is coming from, okay? Now you promote to executive. You get 10% on your first level. You get 10% on your second level, but your second level is a rock star and they're signing people. You now make money on that third level. So you make money on you make money on distributors on your second level, you now make money on distributors on your third level. Now I want to bring something up. If you have a rock star on your second level or third level and they have people on the fourth level, fifth level, sixth level, seventh level, you are not making money on them right now. Does that make sense? Until you promote up to Ruby or Emerald, you're not making money on that fourth level, that fifth level, that sixth level. If you're a distributor right now and you have people on your third level, fourth level, fifth level, sixth level, and you have not yet promoted to executive, Ruby, or Emerald, you're only making money on your first two levels. Now do you understand why your check is the way it is? Put something in the chat so I know you guys get this, or you're with me here, okay? If that makes sense, why your check is the way it is and you haven't promoted up yet and why you're making the money you're making, I want to know if you make sense, okay? So if you go executive, you make money on that first level, that second level, that third level. This goes for the same for maintaining. If you promote it up to Ruby or Emerald, but you're only maintaining executive right now, you are only making money on 3 levels right now, okay? 10, 10, and 5. You, your first level, your second level. Okay? Now, when you go Ruby, this is why, again, you literally unlock a level of the compensation plan every time you promote up. And that's why I always freaking tell you guys, promote up, maintain, or promote up every month. Because if you slide backwards, you make less money. You go up, you make more money. So if you're like, well, I signed all these customers and I placed them, blah, 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 blah. Well, that's great. But if you are not at the level in the comp plan where you're placing them, you're not making money on them. Okay, so you have to realize and be a little bit red and a little bit chart savvy and compensation plan savvy with this, money savvy, I should say, to know where you're putting people to make sure you're making money on them. Okay, because if you're placing them and you're not there yet, you're not even making money on them. So here you are, executive, first 3 levels. Then you go to Ruby. You make 10% on you make 10% on your second level, you make 10% or 5% on your third level, and 5% on your fourth level. Okay, so now you're 4 levels deep. So remember, distributors, 2 levels, executives, 3 levels deep. Now Ruby is 4 levels deep. Now here's where it gets tricky. Emerald, you are 10% on you, 10% on your second, 5% on your third, 5% on your fourth, 5% on your fifth, and then 2% to infinity all the way down. So if you've got a rock star on your third level and they've just been signing and you're going deeper and deeper and deeper into your organization, level 6 to infinity, you guys, means level 7, level 8, level 9, level 10, level 12. So if you've got people pretty deep in your organization right now, you're probably not making money on them, because I know where a lot of you guys are right now. And I'm just being real with you guys, but you guys are leaving so much freaking money on the table every month, it's not even funny. I'm just going to be real. You are leaving hundreds on the table every month, every single month. If you pull open your back office right now and you've got people on your third, fourth, fifth, sixth, all the way down levels, you're not making money on them. Okay? Think about that for a second. If you would work that much harder every month, your check would be a lot more money. Okay? Make sense? Drop something in the comments so I know it makes sense. Now, any questions on Ruby or going up to Emerald right now? Any questions before I move on? Okay. Now we're going to go to Diamond and above, and you're probably thinking like, I don't understand this, but you know what? We're going to go into it because I need you to know how much money you can make in this business. Now that you understand that we make money on levels, so 10, 10, 5, 5, 5, 2% to infinity. Okay? Now, Diamond and above. Every time people say, go diamond, go diamond, go diamond, go diamond, go diamond, this is why we say go diamond, okay? When you go diamond, you make, not only do you make the $100 in fast starts, but you make an extra $80 in your check. So instead of basically a $100 fast start bonus, you make $180 every time you sign a new distributor when you go diamond, and you sign somebody after you go diamond. Does that make sense? So you get the $100 weekly payout plus $80 in your check. So for example, say I promote to Diamond and I sign Kelsey and I sign Chastity and I sign Amber and I sign Victoria and then I sign the other Victoria. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new people. Okay. So I make $500 in Fast Start bonuses. And then in my check, I make another $400. So I'm making $900 just on Fast Start bonuses and cabs. A cab is that extra $80 in your check. Does that make sense? So I don't think you guys realize that just in bonuses alone, you can make excuse my language, shit ton of money. A lot of money. Okay. So if you are not utilizing the comp plan to your full advantage, you're missing out. This is why we say go diamond. And now not only say go diamond, but I'm going to show you something else. Has anybody know what a generation, what that means when we say generation? Does anybody know what that means? Probably not. People, you probably don't know what that means, but I'm going to go over that. And I'm going to show you my check so you can see how much money can be made with generations, okay? When we talk about generation bonuses, you kind of talk about like a family tree, okay? So most of you guys right now that are not diamond, you're making money on levels. You're making money on enroller bonus, and levels, and that's it. Those of you guys that are diamond and above, your paycheck is a little bit more extensive, and you're going to have cab bonuses on there, which is that extra $80 times 80 times 80 times 80 times 80. Plus, you're going to have generational bonuses and any diamond and above bonuses that you might have on your check. Okay. Now, what we mean by a generation is that first generation, which you see right here, is you. Again, just like the levels, level 1 is you. First generation is you. It's just like your little family tree. The second generation is a diamond underneath you. A third generation in your check is a diamond under the diamond. And a fourth generation is a diamond under the diamond who is under the diamond. Does that make sense? So basically, diamonds under you. Exactly. So generation is a diamond and a diamond underneath them and a diamond underneath them and a diamond underneath them. So basically, your family just keeps growing. That's the easiest way to explain generations. So you're here at the top, and then you have a diamond here, a diamond here, a diamond here, a diamond here, a diamond here. It just keeps growing big. Okay. So bottom line, if you go diamond and you have somebody underneath you go diamond, and then you go double diamond, you're making a lot of money. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit of an example here. So Alexis, who is on here, I don't know who's on here. I probably should look at that. But Alexis, who is on here, is a personally, look at all these lines I just made, is a personally enrolled diamond to me. Okay. Now I want to share something about her. She's a personally enrolled diamond. Okay. So I am my first generation. That's me. I make 2%. Okay. And then I make an extra 4% on Alexis's entire volume because she's my second generation. She's a diamond underneath me. But guess what, you guys? She's also personally enrolled to me. So I make an extra 5%. So 9% on her entire volume. Guess what, you guys? That's just a bonus. Just a bonus. So I want to do some math here for a minute. So let's say that Alexis's volume is 30,000 GV and I'm making 9%. Let's just say 30,000, okay? Times 0.9%. $270. It's just an added bonus. Just added for fun. Okay? I don't even think I did that right. Did I even do that right? Probably not. 9%. Did I do that right? No, I did not do that right. 30,000 times 9%. 2,700. Sounds a lot better. $2,700, okay, is just a bonus. Now, you guys, I don't think you guys realize how much money you can make in this business. Is anybody light bulbs going off right now? Like, holy shit, I'm missing out on a lot of money right now. A lot of you guys are missing out on a shit ton of money right here, just on the levels. Okay, just on the levels. So if you're a distributor and you're only making on 2 levels, if you have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 deep, you're not making any money on those levels. If you're an executive right now, you're only making on 3 levels, but you could probably make it on 6 or 7. Same with Ruby and same with Emerald. Emerald is huge, you guys, because you make on infinity all the way down. So if you've got higher or more than 6 levels, you're making a lot more money way down, okay? It's probably why your check, you're probably thinking like, oh, this makes a lot more sense why my check is the way it is. Now going diamond and above, you make the cabs, you make the generationals, and you make enrollers. Now the cabs, we all get it, right? You get the $100 fast start and the 80 in your check. Anybody after you enroll, but guess what? You want to hear the cool thing? So I enrolled Kelsey, I enrolled Leona, I enrolled Amber, I enrolled Victoria, I enrolled the other Victoria, I enrolled Alexis, Nicole, okay? Guess what happens? Kelsey now goes and enrolls a distributor. Kelsey gets the $100 fast start. I get the $80 cab still. Because guess what? She's still coded to me because she enrolled after I went diamond. Guess what? Leona goes and enrolls 2 distributors. Leona gets a $200 fast start. Guess what I get? 160 in cabs in my check. Then you got Amber that goes and enrolls a distributor. She gets a $100 fast start. I get the 80. Victoria goes and enrolls a distributor. She gets 100. I get the 80. Is this making sense now?
Holy shit.
Like the money adds up so fast. Like if your mind is not blown yet, you're probably sitting here thinking like, oh my God, no wonder. Why do I tell you guys every freaking other day, go diamond? You unlock like the big money. If you want to make big money in this business, go diamond. Okay. So I want to blow your mind for a minute. So if you are personally enrolled, let's see here. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So if you're personally enrolled to me, so if I personally enrolled you, then anybody in your organization that signs, you get the $100. I still get the 80. If you're personally enrolled to Alexis, because she's diamond and above, you get the 100, she gets the 80. But the cool thing is, guess what? You go diamond, 80, double diamond, 40, triple diamond, 15, presidential diamond, 10, ambassador, 5. So you, at diamond, it's an $80 cab. At double diamond, it's $120 cab. At triple diamond, it's $135. At presidential diamond, it's $145. And at ambassador, it's $150. So even if, I'm not sure what that said, so I'll have to look at that. Correct them and not place. No, you can place them wherever you want in your organization. They can be on your 100th level and you're still making the cab on them. Pretty freaking cool, huh? So it does not matter where you place people. When you go diamond and above, you still make the cab. Okay. Now, personally enrolled. Yes, exactly, Leona. They follow you wherever you go. Now, here's the cool thing, you guys, that we've always been taught, place to promote, right? Place to promote, place to promote. Here's the thing. You don't have to be a mass enroller to be successful at this business. You don't. But you have got to teach duplication to what you do enroll, okay? And I think that's where we struggle with leadership and struggle with, going diamond, is that people just don't understand, like, what am I supposed to do? You're just supposed to enroll and teach, roll and teach, enroll and teach. If you don't have your chart out every day, how are you supposed to teach somebody else exactly what you're doing, okay? So here's the thing. You're going to want to keep up with your team while they're promoting, because if you fall behind, you're going to make less money if people start to pass you. Okay. And I'm not going to so much get into that because I think we're finally starting to click of like, what's a cab, what's a generation, etc. So that being said, is everything making sense so far? Is anybody confused? If you are, put it in the chat. But I'm going to pull up a check for you, one of my checks. And I really freaking hope it blows your damn mind, because I don't know if some of you guys really, truly, 110% honestly believe that you can have a comma in your check. And I just want to be real with you guys. If you want, actually, let's just all be real. If you don't have a comma in your check right now, I want you to put something in the comments. If you don't have a comma in your check right now, put something in the comment. I don't care what it is, just something. Just put an emoji, put a comment, put something. If you do not have a comma in your check, because guess what? This will be the last time you put something in the chat that you don't have a comma. I can guarantee that. after watching this Zoom, I can guarantee that every single one of you will no longer not have a comma, because you now know exactly what to do and how to make the money. Okay. So let's see, there's 14 people on here. So there should probably be, because I know just about where everybody's volume is and what everybody is. So there should probably be 12 people in the chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're missing 3 people. I'm just literally, I wanted to do this Zoom because I wanted to blow your guys' minds and realize that you're leaving so much money on the table. Okay. Now, I have 10 minutes to explain this. And so here we go. 10 minutes. Now, I hope you guys are seeing this right now. Can everyone see these numbers? I hope everyone can. And I hope everyone looks real close. I have 10 minutes to explain this. Can everyone see this? Oh, shoot. Zoom in. I don't know if I can do that. Can you guys see?
We can zoom in, just so you know, Jess. Like, if I click on the screen, I can zoom in on myself, like myself.
Can you see? Okay. Can you see it? Okay, Alexis?
If I zoom in myself, I can, yes.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to explain it because you guys can go back through the Zoom and rewatch it, okay? Here we go. Some of these are going to make sense and some of these aren't. Again, but ask questions in the chat. I have 9 minutes. Here we go. Okay, so a good bonus. These are anything like a rank up bonus that you can get when you go diamond and above. They're split up now between 10 months. So this would actually be more like, this one right here would be more like 1,000. Oh, whoops, I can't type right here. Dang it. So this one right here would be more like 1,000 a month instead of 400. Diamond bonus right here. This is cabs. So these are diamond cabs. So anybody that's diamond cab to me right here. So I'm the first generation. This means any diamond underneath me, I had $80 on. Okay. So I earned $720 just on cabs. I also got a double diamond bonus, and the NDLB is new diamond leadership bonus. They just added that in there, that verbiage right there. Double diamond, 480 in cabs. And then triple diamond cab was 60. And then I also had a triple diamond bonus, which was 2,000. And I also had a good presidential bonus, 2,000. So just in bonuses here. So if you promote up right now, you have the opportunity to get a rank up bonus, and you have the opportunity to promote up to diamond and get these bonuses right here, right? So imagine just going diamond for the first time this month and getting cabs of just $720, and that's completely outside of your paycheck. Completely, okay? Now let me show you something. So then we go to the emerald bonus right here. This emerald bonus is $439. It's not that much, but that's still $439, right? That emerald bonus is right here. At 2% to infinity is the emerald bonus. And you make the emerald bonus 5 level or 6 levels deep until you hit another level, another emerald in your organization. When you hit another emerald, then it's 5 levels below them. You hit another emerald, 5 levels below them. Okay. Enroller bonus, it was not very high that month. And this is basically, the enroller bonus is going to be, you get an extra 5% on level. So like auto ship orders. So like personally enrolled auto ship orders. Okay. So when I talked about if you personally enroll and keep loyal customers under you, you get that extra 5%, 15%. Well, you normally get 10, right? But an extra 5 for enrolling people. These are your people who ran auto ships or placed orders. Okay. So that's why it's not very high. Now we're going to get to these generational bonuses right here. These are what we're talking about going diamond and above. So those of you guys not diamond and above, look at this. Just in diamond and above right here is $25.35, $34.95, and that's not even including my levels of pay. Is anyone's mind blown yet? I hope so, because people think you cannot make real money in this business. Well, this is one of my personal checks, and I'm trying to show this to you right now. Okay. Like this pumped me up when I looked at this like tonight. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to show them this, because sometimes you need to see the numbers to make it click. Okay. So again, generation 1, which is right here, which is me. Generation 1 was 87. My generation 2, which was my 1 diamond underneath me, was 1564. Generation 3 was another diamond underneath them. So basically generation 1 is you. Generation 2 is double diamond. Think about this, 2, double. Generation 3, triple diamond. So 1, 2, 3. Generation 4, presidential diamond. So that's your 4th diamond underneath that diamond. Okay, so generation 1 is you. Generation 2, diamond. Diamond underneath them, diamond underneath them, diamond underneath them. So you want to build diamonds, right? This is where the money gets big. Now, generational enroller bonus. Those are my personally enrolled diamonds right there. Okay. Now I'm going to scroll down real quick. Really quick. Levels. Okay. We talked about levels. This is levels right here, guys. We make money on levels. You go diamond. So just on levels alone was $38.38. That's a huge check, right? But guess what? Going diamond and above, you guys added over $14,000 to my paycheck. So who wants to go diamond and above?
Can I add something really super fast?
Yes, go.
Okay, so I have had people that have reached out to me and been like, hey, well, I don't really want to place because then I lose the extra 5%, blah, 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 blah. Did you see that, you guys? She got $200 and something extra for enrolling them herself and not placing them. Does that even compare to the $14,000 extra she got for going diamond? No. Who gives a flying F about the 5%? Get to diamond.
215. 215.
Yes, place where you have to place. I don't care if it's in Narnia at this point. Get to diamond. That 5% is not going to matter.
You guys, our compensation plan is unreal. And if you look at it like this, does this now really does this bring a lot of light bulbs up to people? Does everyone really get it now? They're like, wow, I didn't realize how much money I can make in this business. I didn't realize how much I was missing out on in this business. Okay. Our levels are awesome. Okay. We make money on great money right here. Okay. Up to emerald. But going diamond, you can make an extra $14,000 outside of that. I mean, if 38 is still a great check, but I'm telling you right now, you go diamond. It's not hard to go diamond right now, guys. This is diamond right now. This is unreal how simple it is to go diamond right now. And if you bust your ass this month, you can go diamond by the end of this month. Okay. You have a rank up bonus on the line. The rank up bonus right now is an extra $1,000 in your paycheck. Just $1,000 aside from your income. Okay. Aside from your income. Something that I heard tonight that was a super big aha moment to me. And I really wanted to share this because once you go diamond and above, your check's going to fluctuate because of cabs and generations and depends on enrollments and how many distributors you sign, this and that. Susan Wade, you guys, who is top 30 in our company, enrolled 3 people last month. Poof, 3 people. And it blew my freaking mind because she goes, guess what? Sometimes it's not about all the enrollments. What it's about, she enrolled because she goes, I know how to duplicate and teach my team how to do this. There are so many diamonds on my team now. She goes, because I teach them how to do it. I may not have 100 enrollments every month, but she goes, but I know how to teach people how to do what I'm doing. So don't quit comparing your month-to-month results and start comparing your year-to-year results. And I'm like, boom, that blew my mind right there. She goes, if I compare my January to April from last year's January to April, it is a whole nother ballgame. Okay, so compare your last year January to April to this year January to April and see where you're at. Our team as a whole, we're way up. Okay, a couple other things really quick. Start tracking your personally enrolled people. Personally enrolled people, getting them commission qualified is a huge deal in your check, yes, but getting people to promote up with you is an even bigger deal. Okay, never miss a fast start. It's like a law. A rule of thumb, never miss a fast start because now you guys know when you go diamond and above, you never want to miss a cab. Okay. Because right now you're missing out on $100, but when you go diamond and above and you have somebody underneath you that misses that fast start, you miss out on $80. So they're missing out on a fast start, but you're missing out on a cab too. So there's money on the table that you're leaving on the table. Okay. Now I'm trying to get all of this in as fast as I can, but bottom line, if there's anything that you can learn from the Zoom tonight is enroll people. You have to enroll people and duplicate. Okay. Enrollments comes in waves. You have huge months and little smaller months and then a huge month and a smaller month. That's okay. What matters is that you're consistent And guess what? You have to always be adding to your list, creating new lists, and creating momentum with new people at all times, okay? So bottom line, enroll people. Any questions? I'm trying to talk as fast as I can because we have like 20 seconds left. Is everyone's mind blown? Did everyone get that? Is anyone having any questions, comments, anything? I hope that you see tonight the power in our compensation plan and the power of how much money you can make in this business. And you go out this month and absolutely kill it. Okay? Don't leave any money on the table this month. Okay? Nothing left on the level bonuses, nothing left diamond and above. Go diamond. I know you can do it. It's a matter of deciding and doing. Print out that diamond chart tonight and start mapping out your promotion this month because it can happen. All right, you guys, I'm going to wrap it up before we get off here. I will post the recording so you can have it, but thank you so much for being on, everyone. I hope you learned something.